It's going to be 53 kilograms. Whitney Conder and Michaela Hutchison. Conder had been on near the top of the heap for a long time.
Yeah, and Conder looks so focused coming out there. She had a sweet headband coming out to the final countdown. They say,
Asia.
Yeah, no, make it's Europe actually.
You're right.
Making it. Yeah.
I knew it was a continent.
It was a continent. Maybe Antarctica, maybe. So she came out looking focused. Of course, she was your U.S. Open champion. She's been sitting, waiting, chomping at the bit for this opportunity. Meanwhile, Michaela Hutchison had to navigate the challenge bracket and did just that. And now we'll get going. Best 2 of 3 here underway. And of course, we got, Whitney Conder in the red, Michaela Hutchison in the blue, and we are underway.
Whoa,
nice
Michaela Hutchison immediately firing off a shot, gets in on your defending U.S. Open champ. She's in around the corner, a little rubber knee action by Whitney Conder. Hutchison gets it up in the air. And defending is now Conder in on a leg. Interesting here. Conder kind of stretched out, though. And they're going to blow it dead, put him back in the center, and we will come back with 2:37 on the clock.
Great defense there from Conder, up in the leg. She kind of got to a switch position. As we see, Hutchison once again on the leg, single leg, and once again, Conder hipping well. Nice defense.
Hits. You know, getting in is one thing. Finishing is a whole other ball game there. You can get in all day, but if you can't finish, you're not going to have success. Michaela Hutchison not seeing success yet. By success, I mean scores.
Right, 2:15 to go. Still scoreless here. There's a single from Conder. Nice single leg. And we'll check out the defense of Hutchison here. She'll get tested.
The first time Conder's been in on a leg, and Hutchison with a shallow deep waist. Is that right? She had a shallow waist, but she stayed out square. Stops at 1 minute into this match. Each woman's been on the other one's leg. Neither has been able to convert for a score. And again, she blasts right through the head defense of Hutchison. Conder's got the leg up in the air, trying to finish. She's going to take it to the edge for a potential step-out point. Hutchison fighting, defending here. Amazing hips here by Michaela Hutchison. She's got almost a chest wrap from her feet. The Alaska native, and she's going to surrender too, as Whitney Conder will earn a takedown in the first 2 points of the bout.
A well-earned 2 points there from Conder. In on that finish, that straight single leg. Ended up on the double and beat the chest wrap, able to step behind and trip, wound up with the 2 points, and Conder strikes first here in a very offensive match early for both ladies.
Absolutely. 2-0, 1:20 to go in the first period. I don't think we've seen more than 20 seconds go by without somebody taking a shot, really, and getting in on the leg. Almost every shot either ladies take.
Well, what you're noticing, they have opposite lead legs, which means they're getting to their singles. Really, that kind of lends itself to them getting to their legs a little bit easier if you shoot a single that way, as they both have. So 58 seconds to go, and there's another shot from space. Both these ladies have been shooting from space. Quarter Nelson from Hutchison. Conder able to square up. Now she goes elbow deep on that front headlock. We'll see if she's able to convert this into points.
Hutchison, I believe, hanging on to that elbow. She's trying to tie her up there, and she does indeed force a stalemate, puts it back on the feet. 40 seconds to go in the first period. 2-0, Whitney Conder with the lead. Down to 30, working on the ties. Oh, nice arm drag by Conder. And she kind of pulled Hutchison right by, but didn't get her hips, jump on and attack like I thought maybe she would. Down to 20. And the referee says she wants to see more action. Time ticks down.
Sweep.
Michaela Hutchison in on the leg for the third time. Defended nicely by Conder, who comes right back to a 2-on-1. It looks like she's going to hold it here for the remainder of the period. She tries to pull down, but she's going to run out of time. So we'll head into the second just like that. It will be 2-0.
And it's the defense of Conder that's actually impressed me more than her 2-point takedown. Her rubber knee, get into a switch position. She's got an answer every time she gets in on that single, and it's been a different answer every single time. I've been impressed with Conder and her defense so far, and I think that's the difference, because Hutchison, when she's gotten in on that sweep, she's getting in deep. She's got the angles. It's just a matter of Conder having to answer and being able to defend.
So good action here from both our ladies in the first. We got a break. They get toweled off. We'll bring them back to the center. Period number 2. Whitney Conder leading 2-0. And Hutchison, you see her stepping forward immediately. She gets back on the leg. Shallow comes up to a seatbelt position. Whitney Conder out front over the top of the front head position. And Conder hipping in from the outside. And we're going to get blown dead. Back up to the feet. 15 seconds fall off the clock here as these two ladies continue to battle.
And another nice single leg, but the whizzer immediately from Conder. And you see her.
Conder,
Wow.
great defense. She's going to get two. We've seen it the whole time. Instead of Nate just sprawling, when she gets in there, when Hutchison's in her leg, she's actually hipping in and bowled right over her this time, exposing the back and picking up another two, making it 4-0 as they go back to their feet with 2:16 to go in the bout.
Great pressure from Conder there off that whizzer.
Both girls facing the same.
Yeah, love it. And ultimately, that's still, I still maintain, that's the difference in this match. Conder's exemplary leg defense, that's the difference. And she puts 2 points off the board. Good pressure there off that whizzer. Now she's in the driver's seat. Nice drag off that 2-on-1. Looking to go for the snap down, go behind. Can't get it. Now Hutchison may be looking for a dump.
And
Can't get it.
I've seen Hutchison look for that dump a couple times, and I believe I've seen her hit that in the past. She's, that's a good move, and Johnny DeJulius hits it on everybody.
Sure.
But the higher level you get, the tougher that one's going to be to execute successfully.
Yeah, and speaking of high level, that's Whitney Conder to a T. Has that overseas experience, been at the World Championships, wrestled the highest level. So she's seen a lot of these high-level attacks and tricks, and probably a lot of people trying to dump, and she was ready there. 90 seconds to go. Conder in the driver's seat.
And Hutchison, solid on her leg attacks, and as you alluded to, a little tougher with the finishes. And here we go, Michaela Hutchison. One more time in on the leg. Whitney Conder, this time instead of hipping in, comes all the way across the far side, was attacking that far leg. Whizzer on the near side, shoving the head down now. And really, Hutchison kind of in deep, but I don't feel like Whitney's in trouble scoring. Now she's going to turn the spin out. She's going to go 180, try to take her through. And I believe it's going to be two red. That will be confirmed. 6-0, Whitney Conder with the lead here. 40 seconds to go, and she's in the driver's seat here, Christian, in bout number one.
I'm saying close but no cigar is the theme for Michaela Hutchison here. In deep, in deep, in deep. Close to scoring, close to scoring. And if she drops this match, she's got to have a little bit of confidence moving forward. I get some of these finishes, half of these, I'm
she's
right in the match.
Yet again, the third, fourth, fifth time she's been in on the leg. And again, it's just the hips of Conder are too much for Michaela Hutchison. Of course, Conder with more experience, which ultimately could be the difference as well.
20 to go here. Conder's been able to keep it close to the vest here, executing one leg attack takedown and just defending two others, scrambling out, hipping in.
Here she goes, fires off another shot, doesn't get to the leg this time. Conder defends, circles behind, and another late takedown will seal it, and it'll be 8-0. Whitney Conder takes match number one from Michaela Hutchison. They'll do it again after we run through all of our finals.
A lot of good.
Congratulations to Whitney.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats. She's one step closer to making the world team in Las Vegas. And Michaela Hutchison, a few little tweaks there could put herself